Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we are going to be discussing 4 penny stocks on the run: VDRM, RSCF, FRSX, and POWW. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, remember to go ahead and smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit the red subscribe bell button and the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Feel free to leave a comment if you own any of the stocks mentioned or if you have any stocks you would like us to cover. Also, remember to go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where our subscribers get first look before our regular readers of stocks before we initiate coverage. Stocks like NEO at $6, MMMEDF at 34 cents, ENZC at 0.001, and TSNP at 0.0008. And also there's a link for the True Trading Group. If you're looking to day trade, recommend go and check those guys out. Mike Edward and the team there, they really know what they're doing. But with that out of the way, let's get started. If the first few trading days, first half of January of 2020, if they are a sign of things to come, it's going to be a big year. We're going to make a lot of money. 4 stocks that have really caught fire to start this year are ViaDerma, VDRM on the OTC markets, Relief Scientific, RSCF on the OTC markets, Foresight Autonomous Holdings, FRSX on the NASDAQ, and Ammo Inc., POWW on the NASDAQ. And before we get into covering each stock, it's important, if you are new to trading penny stocks, it's not the same as trading blue chips. As we have stressed repeatedly to our subscribers, the key to trading penny stocks is to find momentum before it happens and then be patient. We got our subscribers early on TSNP and ENZC, and we really recommend owning a basket or a portfolio of 10 to 20 penny stocks. This gives you diversification, and some are going to work, some aren't, and that's just a fact of trading penny stocks. If someone tells you that every single penny stock is going to go up, that's not the case. We know even our alerts, not everyone worked out, but the ones that do, we are more than ahead. And the key is, all it takes is 1 or 2 to become a TSNP or an ENZC, and that more than makes up for any of the losers that you have. Because again, if you are trading stocks, particularly penny stocks, you will lose money. And a venture capitalist, the way they approach their portfolio companies is they invest across the spectrum of 10 to 20 different companies. Some will go to zero, but the ones that go up and that work, they'll make 10, 20, 30 times their investment. And those are the ones that more than make up for any of your losers. And, we'll be discussing, RSCF, and this was one that we alerted our subscribers to actually buy, then sell. And, this is where you get the advantage of having a subscription to Insider Financial, is that we alert our subscribers via email and SMS. So this way you are notified right away. You don't have to keep looking at the site. We don't post our alerts on social media. this is why, you want to make sure that you go over to signup.insiderfinancial and sign up. But, if you're looking to day trade, we are not day traders here. I've been doing penny stocks for 25 years. I've traded everything. I've also done day trading, futures, Forex, crypto, you name it. I've tried everything. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't match my style. I much more enjoy the Warren Buffett style of investing. I really enjoy research. I read a lot. I sift through hundreds of penny stocks every week, trying to find the next runners. But as far as the day trading, the ins and outs and the noise during the day, it's just not my style. And that's why we included a link for the True Trading Group. They specialize in day trading. They mostly do NASDAQ, big boards. They do some options. They really know what they're doing. And if that's what you're looking to do, to supplement your income, something in addition to what we offer, we recommend you go and check them out. And, we cover here at Insider Financial both OTC and NASDAQ penny stocks. The fact is, there's always a bull market somewhere, and it's important for penny stock investors to trade both OTC and NASDAQ or NYSE penny stocks. This gives you the flexibility to trade all markets, and we really hate when traders or investors, pigeonhole themselves, get stuck into, oh, I'm only an OTC trader, or I only trade big boards. Look, it's all about making money. And we preach to our subscribers, go where the money is. Sometimes there's a lot of money to be made trading NASDAQ penny stocks. Sometimes it's OTC. Right now, starting 2021, there's opportunities in both markets, and we like that. Last year, for the first half of 2020, it was NASDAQ penny stocks. That's where the hot money was. OTC was struggling. And last year we captured big runs in SRNE, NEO, INO, IBIO, and Workhorse, and many others. And then once the summer, many of the COVID runners like SRNE, INO, IBO, they really failed to find a momentum. They basically stalled, and investors were selling those stocks, and you just didn't want to be in those stocks any longer. And we had pivoted to OTC, and the runs were there, and we were lucky, and we caught big runs in TSNP, ENZC, MMMEDF, and 2020 was, for me, my biggest year in over 20 years since the dot-com boom. So we really like what we're seeing to start 2021, and if all things continue as they are, this is going to be bigger than 2020. So folks, ride it while it lasts. It never does. It's very easy right now to make money in these markets, but there will come a time when it'll be hard. And we're going to tell our subscribers that. And we're going to be like, look, right now we're not going to be alerting. We're going to take a break. We're just going to watch the markets or hold off and, wait for the right opportunity. And that's important, to keep yourself flexible. You don't need to trade every day. You don't need to buy something new every day. It's all about being selective. And that's what we do at Insider Financial. And, we look for, 2, sometimes at most 3 alerts a week. That's what we found works. And that's where we really try and, come up with our best ideas. We look at it, you come up with three best ideas. 2 will work, 1 won't. Sometimes all 3 work. Sometimes, 1 out of the 3 works. I mean, this is just a fact of the markets. So again, anyone that says they bat 1,000% is full of shit. We're not going to bat 1,000. If we bat 300, 400%, we are thrilled. Again, it's very important. A great story is, this great trader I know, he's a gold trader. A friend asked him, hey, I want which stock do you recommend? He gave him 2 picks. One went up 20-fold, one went to 0. Guess what? His friend only bought the one that went to 0, and he kept adding. So, you don't want to, be investing too heavy into one penny stock. A great way to do is let's say you start with $1,000 or $10,000. Put $100. If you start with 1,000, put $100 into 10 penny stock each one. Across 10 penny stocks, or start with $50. Gives you flexibility for if you want to have $100 in that penny stock, start with $50. It goes down. You have another 50 to buy. Likewise, if you start with 10 grand, you can do the 500 or 1,000. It gives you the flexibility to not get hurt. We don't want anyone to take 10 grand or and put it all onto one or two penny stocks. That's gambling. That's like going to the casino, putting it all on red. We don't want to see people doing that. So understand diversification, understand it's all about the portfolio approach, and that's what will allow you to last a long time in this business. Because this is a business. This is not fun. I mean, we enjoy what we do, and best if it's fun if you're making money, but approach it like this is your another career, another day job for you. So just keep that in mind, and focus on education and learning more about markets. All right, that's enough about me on my soapbox today. Moving on, penny stock number one is VDRM, and this was just such a huge runner yesterday. It ran almost 1,500% after issuing a business update. The run came on the back of an impressive $12.8 million in dollar volume and 11,000 trades. Guys, the number of shares traded, that's meaningless. You want to look at dollar volume. $12.8 million, came into was the total dollar volume of the trade yesterday. That signals that retail investors were piling in. You divide 12.8 million by the number of trades. That gives you $1,000 a trade. That's the retail guy coming in. You don't want washed. By doing this and looking at the dollar volume and dividing by the number of trades, it allows you to determine if the volume is real. You don't want wash trades or artificial, pump and dump stuff. So, always look for the dollar volume and then the number of trades. That's an important lesson. And in the press release from VDRM, it had a few key points. The FDA approved the registration of a new 55 milliliter ViaDerma spray bottle. This came at the request of hospitals that have tested the product. They needed a larger spray version. Libridol is a new relief pain product launched last year. They got an extended line of credit for future manufacturing. And in terms of ViaDerma, they anticipate sales to top 500,000 units. You go over to Amazon.com. It's right here, ViaDerma. It's selling for $79. This is you take 500,000 units divided by $79. That's almost 40 million in revenues. So, with a current market cap of just 23 million, we think there's more room for VDRM to run. So, great update yesterday, and let's see what happens today in the price action. Moving on, penny stock number two is RSCF. RSCF started to redeem ourselves yesterday. We had told our readers and subscribers to book profits when the stock was trading above $2. You can go and check it's everything on Insider Financial's date and timestamp, December 16th. We talked about it, and their PR that they had put out, they basically said we're still waiting a response from Operation Warp Speed. Bad news. Market, we told everyone to sell. The market sold off. Luckily, our subscribers got out. And we got a lot of vitriol and negative comments. Guys, look, there's nothing wrong with booking profits. I mean, look at this run on RSCF. I mean, you had a move from down here, 20 cents, all the way to over $3. We told everyone to get out above 2, and people are angry at us. look, investing is not a team sport. This is not a cult. You know, if you sold, people, online, they want to kill you. Like, oh, you're selling. You shouldn't be selling. Guys, you don't pay my bills. You don't pay our subscribers' bills. So we really hate that when people get caught up into not selling. I've been doing this a long time. I know a lot of people that have had millions of dollars in profits in many penny stocks, but they never sold, and those penny stocks went to zero. And, we just don't want to see anyone make those types of mistakes. It's always important to, you'll never catch the top. You might sell too early even, but, a profit is a profit, and you will never go broke taking a profit. And the news yesterday was that RSCF, they received a $416,000 sales contract for its CryoMatrix B90 blast freezers from a prominent pharmaceutical company. So this was huge news, and this opens the door for more contracts. And more contracts means more revenues, and that will keep the stock moving higher. And for COVID-19 vaccines, there is an urgent need to keep the vaccines cold, and RSCF solves that problem. So we really like what we see here. They're redeeming themselves. They're getting contracts. They're executing. And, if anyone has listened to my videos and follows me, I'm very critical of management and at times, especially when they don't execute, and it's all about execution. And when management starts executing, I become their biggest cheerleader. And this was a major win for the company, and I think this is going to start the slow and steady climb back. So congrats to management for getting this done, and let's hope many more contracts come down the pike. Moving on, penny stock number 3 is FRSX. This one's running as it's a play on autonomous driving. Investors and traders are bidding the stock up after the company announced they'll begin a pilot project with the Intelligent Transport System division of a multi-billion-dollar global Japanese vehicle manufacturer to test its iNet Protect cellular-based V2X, which is a vehicle-to-everything accident prevention solution. And right now, everyone is speculating which Japanese manufacturer it is. And guys, number 3 and number 4 is POWW. I really, there was some Weisenheimer on Stock Twits today. When I posted the article, I was like, oh, these aren't penny stocks. Hey, these were penny stocks before. If you're saying they're not a penny stock, that means you missed the boat. You're getting in late. But these are still, to me, are penny stocks because I remember them when they were trading much lower. So, you want a stock that starts out as a penny stock and then doesn't become a penny stock. So, we really like the climbs that we're seeing, but these were both penny stocks. So, it's not our fault you missed it, And just real quick on FRSX, it only has a current market cap of $425 million. The EV autonomous driving space, it's hot right now. The Robin Hooders, the Webull traders, they're piling into this sector. So we think FRSX can keep climbing. So if you got in when it was a penny stock, congrats. When you get critical comments, on social media, just ignore them and do your own thing. And lastly, penny stock number 4 is POWW. This is running after the siege of the Capitol and the Georgia elections. Guys, anyone that knows gun stocks or has traded for as long as I have, gun stocks run whenever the Democrats are in control. It's just a fact. Buyers rush to stock up on guns and ammo out of fear that the Democrats are going to take away the Second Amendment right. It's that simple. The gun lobby's number one salesman was President Obama. Joe Biden was his vice president. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they're not going to be any different. They're going to be great salespeople for gun and ammo stocks. And, POWW is a great way to play it. And, again, if you missed it, don't go chasing. You can, buy dips. There's always a dip, and, just keep that in mind. But looking at the numbers on POWW, for fourth quarter, they provided guidance of around 20 million, which is 317% year over year. They're really growing. For fiscal year 2021, they're forecasting revenue guidance of 58 million. This is a 293% year over year increase. They just have a $456 million market cap. We still think this stock is cheap. There's a lot more room this stock can run. When you got a company growing by the triple digits, this is a company you want to own, and they're executing, and they got the macro, the winds at their back with what's going on in Washington. So POWW is a great stock, and we really like what we're seeing. And just to sum it all up, these 4 penny stocks, they're hot right now. There's always opportunities in penny stocks. We're always looking for the next bull market. It's great that, with these types of stocks, huge gains can be made in such a short amount of time. Again, if you miss these 4 penny stocks, just be patient. If you really like them, if you like what we said, be patient, throw bids in below the market, and buy the dip. Guys, remember, all it takes is 1 or 2 to become a VDRM, RSCF, FRSX, or a POWW, and you've crushed the market indices for the year. So, whoever said to avoid penny stocks, they have no clue what they're talking about. If you approach the markets, like I said in the beginning of my video, you will do very, very well. And, remember to, sign up. Go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. It's free. Enter your email. If you are in the U.S., you can then get also our SMS text alerts. If you are outside the U.S., you can't get our SMS alerts, but don't worry. After you enter your email, you're still signed up. It's not us. It's our service provider. They only allow U.S. numbers. So, if at sometime down the road it changes, we'll alert everyone about that. But we really like what we're seeing in these markets, and congrats to all who are making money this year. If you're not, reevaluate, make sure you go to signup.insiderfinancial.com, focus on our alerts and our videos, our articles. We try to teach. You can go over here and search, and we got thousands of articles on the site. So, there's plenty of research available. There's plenty of resources. So there's no excuse if you're not making money in these markets. So again, congrats if you got in on these. We're going to be coming soon with a new alert, and make sure you are signed up. And we'll be coming to you shortly. And thank you again for watching. And remember, stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, and we will not only make money this year, but we will get through this COVID pandemic healthfully. So thank you again for watching, and we'll be coming to you live soon. Thank you again. Bye-bye.